Pastor's Pondering. It's All Saints Sunday this Sunday, a time set aside for the church to collectively ponder what it means to be part of the ancient and living stream of God's people across generations of time. There is a mystical component to the scriptural readings for the day. It gives a sense of wonder and awe, and there's grief, but there's also holy acceptance and even beauty. Each year, we name those we have loved who are no longer with us. We face together the sometimes tragic and sometimes beautiful truth that our days here on earth are limited. For each of us, there will come a day that is our last. What comes next for us is filled with mystery. We have biblical images of what it may be like to be with God for eternity, images of angels and heavenly hosts. Still, we may stand in awe and tremble at all that is unknown and even unknowable. What we do know and what we do celebrate is that every life is held precious by God. Every breath drawn this side of heaven or beyond tethers us to the God of all eternity, the God of the eons of time beyond our comprehension, is the same God who gently carries us to God's own side when our time here is finished. All Saints' Day reminds us that every life is a single thread in an infinite weaving of life that persists throughout the generations. We are part of a much larger whole, even when it isn't entirely clear to us how that works or what it looks like. We are held in life, in death, and in new life again, beyond our comprehension. Naming the names, feeling the loss, acknowledging our deep and abiding connections is what we humans do to cope with the pain and the sorrow of loss. But it is also what we do to shore up one another, to help us all to learn to grieve well, rather than avoid our pain, and with it all the lessons it can teach us at every age. All Saints' Day also reminds us there are blessings to be wrestled out of our grief. There is the deep and satisfying peace that comes with holy acceptance. There is the lightness of letting go of sorrow and letting it melt into sacred trust. There is the gift of learning to say goodbye, the little goodbyes as well as the bigger ones, with dignity and gratitude. There is the perpetual gift of learning from the faith of those who have gone before us, who've touched our lives. Maybe some who have touched our lives without even ever having met us. We invite you to come to All Saints' Day this year, open to the mystery of God's Spirit moving among us. Let your hearts rejoice. Let your tears have their moment if they come. Let your defenses have the day off. May God tend to our hearts this Sunday in whatever ways we may need most. And may our beloveds whom we miss sing and shine and dance before the throne of God with joy beyond our imagination. God, we thank you for life and for the lives of those who now live with you. As we sang last Sunday, Soli Deo Gloria, to God alone be the glory. Amen and amen. This week, all the saints will get an extra hour of sleep, another thing to be thankful for. And as the old hymn says, shall we gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river? Gather with the saints at the river that flows by the throne of God. See you at the river on Sunday. Pastor Janet.